One more?
Let's do it.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Junior.
No problem.
Hi, everybody. Howdy, howdy, fiddle friends and bluegrass buddies. It's Mike Mitchell and James Mitchell from the Floyd Music School and the Mike Mitchell Band with another bluegrass fiddle lesson for Bluegrass Unlimited magazine. Last month, it was the first A part and B part of my version of Limerock. From the Dead Center album, oh so many years ago. James, I think you were you were in grade school. You probably don't even remember.
I thought I was younger than that.
When I cut that album with Wyatt Rice. I said to James earlier, I said, you know, Wyatt Rice took a guitar solo, and James said, you were like, you played on a record with Wyatt Rice?
I said you got Wyatt Rice on your record.
Yeah, I got Wyatt Rice on my record.
Impressive.
Well, he lives nearby, and I was paying well.
There you go.
So I promised everybody last month that I would teach you all, the C part, which is also kind of the second B part, however you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
It goes into the key of E. And I'm going to go ahead and grab the PDF so that I make sure that I'm showing you all exactly, thank you, son, exactly what was written down, or exactly what is written down on this PDF. And I'll try and put it about right here so that I can also come up and get close and zoom in on the left hand. So I'm going to do this as quickly and as concisely as I can. It's been a long day here at Floyd Music School, and we're ready to sit down and put our feet up. So I'll be quick and concise. At the end of the B, at the end of the A, it goes. All right, so. So it's just B, C, B, B, C sharp, B, C sharp, A, B, C sharp, D, C sharp, B, A, F sharp. And we'll do that with no slurs right now. So. One more time with no slurs. Couple of little fiddly slides in there. All right, and make sure I don't do that vibrato too fast. Now we get into it. It's what I've done. I was looking at Craig Duncan's Master Fiddle Solos book earlier today when James and I were practicing, and I noticed Craig has a completely different thing. Johnny Gimbel played something completely different.
Mm-hmm.
I'm playing pretty much exactly what I played in the B part, only in the key of E. So you can say that that's easier, but it's the double stops are hairy. It's a 2 over a 4. So let's unpack that, shall we? Here we're gonna go E, G sharp, D sharp, G sharp with the second finger. First finger comes down to F sharp. And I go back up to that harmonic. Let's do that again, just with the top note of the double stop. How's my technique, Junior?
Seems pretty good. In tune.
And then first finger. And that's the one I always have trouble with. I don't know if I played it in tune when we were playing it. I hope it was in tune enough. And then I repeat. And I give myself a little break. I don't do the slide. So G sharp, A, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, in a triplet, 3, 4, and 1. And that's my little tag. It's that little G natural, G sharp, B, E. All right, so let's do that whole thing from the beginning of the D part. 2, 3, 4. Can you play for me?
Yeah.
2, 1, 2, 3, and. Fantastic. And it just repeats itself. So there's not really any need for me to show it twice. If we're all doing this video, then we're all at a point where we're at that point. And if not, then call us up and we'll be happy to teach you and get you to that point.
There you go.
You're only hours away, my friends. So now, it seems simple enough, right? Except for we're going to put the weak digit, the number 4. Don't ever say the P word, by the way. Friends, we don't like the P word, do we, James?
No.
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 Fourth finger or
4 digits. 1, 2, 3, 4.
little finger. Never the. No, we just don't like that.
Now,
But
I
we're
will
gonna-
say, before you get into this, with that first double stop on the 4th finger, it's important to get that 4th finger high enough.
Yes, because sometimes I don't.
Yes. It's a weird 4/2, so you kind of want to squeeze them together, but
But you can't.
Yeah, you got to get both of them high enough.
They have to remain the same distance.
Yeah.
There's a trick, though. There's this open E. Right? While I'm busy doing this, I can make sure. And then this 4 has to slide to that, the same thing where my 2 was. So I'm going, and then I'm going, right? So if I'm smart, which I sometimes am when I'm playing this, and sometimes I'm not thinking enough about it, and sometimes the whole band's playing and I'm thinking more about what they're playing, or if we're all in time together and all of these things that band leaders think about. But if I'm smart, I'm going to go, and then E, G sharp, B, E, G sharp. Those are all in tune. And if I can do it correctly, then it's a beautiful thing. Is that in tune?
I think so.
You like that? That's junior approved, ladies and gentlemen. Now, so we're up here in the high country. Now there we don't have a reference. And that's the one that really gets me. I just have to know that
You just have to know that distance between third and first position.
that's it. Now the one that always gets me is that D sharp. I always go down too low. Ah,
Yeah, because it's not the same distance between your digits.
right, it's a stretch.
Yeah.
I'm actually going like a half step further in my stretch.
With your third.
Yeah. So you just, I mean, if anyone is used to my lessons, you know what I advocate for is doing one note at a time. And over and over again until they sound right together. Well, and they probably won't sound right together. They're probably going to sound off, but at least you'll know it. And then you can adjust.
That's the best way to get those double stops in tune. For sure.
Yeah.
Is to make sure that each finger, divide the double stop into two notes and make sure those two notes are...
Two notes one at a time.
Yeah.
Right. And if they're in tune over and over again, let's do that together, all of us guys. Ready, and top note. Let's do the top note again. To ready, and now let's do the bottom note. Ready, and D sharp. One more time. And then it comes over and back down to... So that's something else to keep in mind. Your third finger is at D sharp. And then it's going to come over to the E string at the pitch of A. Half step behind.
So
All
you
right.
can't just roll it over there.
That's right. You can't fat finger it over.
Yep.
Let's put them both together, shall we? James, can you play some chords?
Let's do it.
Might hide a little pitchiness if there's any in there. 2, 3, and... Take a break. And we'll worry about the E part next month.
There you go.
Just a little quick something that I figured out. I'm not going to hit the open E on that walk up. And I should have said that at the beginning, but sometimes I've got to go through the motions of breaking down these songs before I have my aha moment.
That gets your fourth finger there a lot
Yeah.
faster.
And, you know, I have that little change. And I like, even though it's not written there, I have written, but I just think it sounds a little bit more fiddly.
And that's just kind of a drone on that
Yeah.
E string.
Put that drone on that E string. James, shall we play it one more time for the good people?
Sure.
From right there? 1, 2, 3. All right, enjoy it. As always, our thanks to Dan Miller, the fearless editor at Bluegrass Unlimited Magazine. Our thanks to all of you. Please hit a thumb, hit a subscribe, make a comment, and hit us up at Floyd Music School on YouTube. Follow us over to our channel, Floyd Music School. Lots there, especially in beginner fiddle and guitar. Lots of video assets over there and lots of good stuff. And if you have any questions, as always, please don't hesitate to send us an email or a text message or find us on socials or send a carrier pigeon or smoke signals or just come knock on the door here in Floyd, Virginia. We'll be happy to help you out and maybe we'll fiddle a tune together. Until next time.
See you guys.